The Gangotri Glacier is one of the largest glaciers of the Himalayas. It has the status of being a traditional Hindu pilgrimage site. The Gangotri Glacier is located in Uttarakhand, India, in a region bordering China. The glacier is about 30 km long and 2 to 4 km wide. It has an estimated volume of over 27 cubic kilometers. Its terminus, Gangotri, is the main source of the Ganges River. The glacier is surrounded by several peaks of the Gangotri group such as Shivling, Mer. The Biafo Glacier is one of the longest glaciers in the world outside the polar regions. It stretches for 67 km in the Karakoram Mountains of Gilgit-Baltistan, Pakistan. It meets the 49 km long Hispar Glacier at Hispar La Pass at an altitude of 5,128 m. They create the longest glacial system in the non-polar regions. It serves as a highway between the ancient mountain kingdoms of Nagar in the west and Baltistan in the east. The traverse uses 51 km of Biafo Glacier and all of the Hispar Glacier, forming a 100 km glacial route. The area is renowned. The Perito Moreno Glacier of Argentina is located 48 miles from the town of El Calafate in the Los Glaciers National Park. It is a huge tourist attraction. Most of the tourists arrive in El Calafate for the sole purpose of visiting this glacier. It is the third largest reserve of fresh water in the world. The Perito Moreno Glacier is one of the 3 Patagonian glaciers, and it is still growing. It is 30 km in length. The glacier can be viewed from a small boat on Lake Argentino. However, the adventurous tourists go on a walk on. The Marjorie Glacier is one of the biggest and most amazing glaciers in the world, stretching 34 km in length. It is located in the Glacier Bay Park in Alaska. Like the Perito Moreno Glacier, the Marjorie Glacier is also a major tourist. The Pasterze Glacier is one of the most amazing glaciers outside the polar regions. It is located within the Haut-Tauern mountain range in Austria. The Pasterze Glacier is the biggest glacier in Austria as well as in the Eastern Alps, which stretches for 8.4 km in length. However, the glacier is shrinking and has been reduced to half its volume since its first measurement in the Furtwangler Glacier is one of the world's largest glaciers. It is located near the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. The Furtwangler Glacier is a small remnant of an enormous ice cap which once covered the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro. However, it is expected that by the year 2020, the glacier may be gone. Already, 82%. The Fox and Franz Joseph Glacier are located in the Westland Typetini National Park of South Island, New Zealand. The Fox Glacier is 13 km in length, while the Franz Joseph Glacier stretches 12 km in length. They both descend from the southern Alps to a temperate rainforest full of greenery and lushness. They are a tourist delight and present. The Jostedalsbreen Glacier is the largest glacier in the continent of Europe. It is located in western Norway. The Jostedalsbreen Glacier stretches for about a length of 60 km, which makes it one of the longest glaciers in the world outside polar regions. It has around 50 glacier arms. The glacial region receives high snowfall all throughout the winter season. It presents many stunning and the Siachen Glacier is located in the Karakoram range between India and Pakistan, near the line of control. It has a length of 76 km, which makes it the longest glacier in the world in the non-polar region. It is also called Third Pole. The Siachen Glacier is also the highest battleground on Earth where Indian and Pakistani forces meet in a frozen standoff. Siachen has more than 2 trillion cubic feet of ice. It boasts of 45 peaks which rise to. The Fedchenko Glacier is one of the biggest glaciers in the world. It is located in the Pamir Mountains of Tajikistan in Central Asia. It stretches to a length of 77 km, which makes it the longest glacier outside polar regions. The Fedchenko Glacier has a dozen of the tributary glacier, which gives rise to an amazing glacial.